Jenna, this was your first official practice. How does this one compare to the other two you've had before?
Way more fast paced, way more energetic. Just all in all, I feel like it was a really good practice. Just fast paced is all I gotta say.
What's that adjustment been like? To be under one coach for 2 seasons and then have Coach Music now, kind of adjusting to that.
It's been a really big adjustment, but it's been a really needed adjustment, I want to say. I love what Coach Music is instilling in me. She's pulling a lot of confidence back into me, and just the teammates and the all-around energy in the gym is just way better than my past 2 years here, and I'm really loving it here.
We've seen a lot of videos about the conditioning and stuff that y'all have done, early conditioning. Yeah. What do you think that's done for y'all, kind of with, I guess, maybe probably the mental toughness aspect to it?
It's made us definitely way more mental tough. Coach always likes to say whenever we're at the end of the season, close game, we're gonna our mindset has to go back to those 6 a.m. workouts, and we have to grind it out. So I really think it's gonna help in the long run, and it was not fun by any means, but it's gonna help us in the long run.
You said that she's poured some confidence into you, and this whole staff has. I guess, what does that look like? What did that take for you to kind of get the confidence back up? Just telling me to shoot the ball every single chance I get, because in high school that's all I did. That's what she saw me. I went to ORU my senior year in high school at Farmington, and she was the coach there, and she saw me and she saw my potential, and that's the Jenna that she knows. She told me that the other day, and just saying that and just getting me back into what I used to be like has really put a lot of confidence in me, and just giving me the green light whenever possible just to shoot it and not worry about my makes or misses.
And you obviously go through the coaching change this off season. Just what was that like for you? I guess that kind of period of uncertainty. Yeah. Just how did you guys handle that?
It was really scary, honestly, because I didn't know who the coach was going to be. I didn't know if I was going to stay. It was just a lot of uncertainty, and I don't really like uncertainty. But once I knew that Coach Music was going to get the job, I was really excited, and I was just really excited for the chance to stay and to play under her and just to stay in Arkansas, because it's where I'm from, and I really, all in all, I really wanted to stay here. So.
And I guess what goes into that decision-making process of deciding to stay? You mentioned being from here is a big part of that, but I guess what all went into that?
I love her offense. She has a high-octane offense, like she says a lot. I'm an offensive player, so I felt good in that. And also Coach Johnson getting added to the staff, him being my coach for 2 years at Farmington, really played a major role in it. So yeah, basically once he was on staff, I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm leaving.
And now that you're here and you're, I guess, resettled in with the new staff, just how excited are you to, I guess, get this, fresh start?
I'm very excited. I just want to win. My past 2 years, we won a little, but we didn't win like I wanted to. And with Coach Music, I have full confidence that we're going to do way better.
Does it feel like a fresh start for you? Kind of. I know that a lot of people don't get that kind of midway through college.
It's a fresh start for everybody here. Except for the 5 that returned. It's new teammates, a whole new coaching staff, except for 2 or 3 coaches. So yeah, it definitely feels like a fresh start, new offense, new defense, everything. So I'm excited.
What have you thought of the freshmen that came in?
I love all the freshmen. They bring a lot of good skill sets to our team, and they bring a lot of energy. And some of them don't even play like freshmen, and I love that about them. They're not timid at all, and I just want them to keep on doing that.
Bonnie in particular, what is she like? And I guess Bonnie and Harmony, we saw them both out there today. What do both of those two do well on the court?
Both of them have a very unique skill set to them. Like Bonnie was saying earlier, she's very physical. I remember our first practice with her here, she was bowing up to people on defense and stuff, and I was like, whoa, okay. And then Harmony's very good at attacking and driving and her ball handling and stuff. So both of them have very unique skill sets that attribute to our team.
Now, kind of in your junior year, have you tried to maybe step up? Because you're one of the veterans of this program, kind of returning back. Have you kind of stepped up in that aspect to kind of be a leader and help along all these new faces?
Yeah, I've put it upon myself to be somewhat of a leader. Me and Marin feel like the veterans here, and Chris. So yeah, I'm very vocal in the locker room. I'm very vocal in our group chats. And one of the other things that I try to do is I think team chemistry is really good. So our team this year, we do a lot of things outside of practice. We hang out a lot. We go eat after practice. We do team dinners and stuff. And I really think that's a big thing to
contribute onto the court, is us knowing each other outside of the court and just kind of getting that chemistry. So.
Right, that was going to be my next question.
Yeah.
Have you kind of had to play tour guide a little bit around here in Fayetteville,
Yeah.
Northwest Arkansas a little bit?
Yeah, especially the foreigners here like Bonnie and Ushi is another freshman that tore her ACL. And Danica, all the foreigners, I told them whatever they need, I'll drive them to Target or anything. So I've been kind of the chauffeur of the team, and even Chris and Maria. But I love it. I love learning about all of where they're from. I mean, they're all from different countries except for Chris and Maria. So I love learning and just learning about their home life.
And you kind of touched on there about having Brad Johnson back in the building. What's that kind of been like, being able to just see his face again, just as you're playing out there?
Yeah, it's just a little piece of comfortable that I felt in high school. I absolutely loved playing for him the 2 years I got at Farmington, and the fact that he's here is, I mean, it was a little weird whenever he first got here because I was like, what are you doing here? But now that he's here and we've all kind of settled in, I absolutely love it. I went and ate lunch with him today in his office just because, and we just talk about random stuff, not even basketball, and I love that I have a coach, even all the coaches. I have coaches that I can just go up there and just chat with.
Is he still the same, any different than he was a couple years ago?
No. No, he's exactly the same. The practice schedule is exactly the same. It just says Arkansas Razorbacks instead of Farmington Cardinals. And what, yeah. Sorry.
No, just you talked about stepping into more of a leadership, a more vocal role. I guess how much of an adjustment has that been for you? And I guess how are you enjoying, I guess, that added responsibility?
I'm enjoying it because it's kind of taking me back to high school, how I was the leader in my team in high school, so I kind of just reverted back to that. I'm enjoying being a vocal leader, and I think it's helping me on the court.
What's the culture of this team right now? Like, how would you describe it?
Very energetic, very gritty, just doing whatever it takes to win is what I would describe.